I'm Chris Lawrence with their headlines from North Texas. A state congressman is weighing in on the investigation into a teacher and coach in Salina ISD. Earlier this month, Caleb Elliott was arrested on child pornography charges and invasive visual recording at Moore Middle School. Elliott's father is the district's athletic director and has since been put on paid administrative leave. But it's important to note Bill Elliott is not accused of wrongdoing. This case has sparked a new push to protect students in Texas, and Jobin Puttiker spoke with the man behind the new bill.
At the Collin County Courthouse on Wednesday, 3 attorneys, one a state rep,
Hey, good morning.
Announced a monumental change.
For decades, the predation of our children has essentially gone unabated because of sovereign immunity in our state until now.
The House bill holds districts liable and accountable in sexual misconduct cases.
Well, State Rep Mitch Little says House Bill 4623 went into effect on September 1st of this year. He did not anticipate needing to apply this state law so soon and so close to home.
There are calls for transparency. Everyone wants to know exactly what happened, who did it, and when it happened.
In Salina, middle school football coach Caleb Elliott is accused of secretly recording students. He faces a second-degree felony for child pornography.
I want justice to be done. Justice will be done.
His father, Bill Elliott, is the varsity coach now on non-disciplinary paid leave during a third-party independent investigation.
Is this truly independent? And will we all get to see the results of this investigation, or is it privileged to the school board?
State Rep Mitch Little and attorneys Quentin Brogdon and Jack Walker are also concerned about unconfirmed reports the district may have moved Caleb Elliott to another school over other allegations, and another unconfirmed report of an improper relationship he may have had with a then student.
Instead of protecting those students, the district chose to protect itself. And instead of protecting those students, the district chose to protect its ability to go and get another state football championship.
Speaking of football, there are competing online petitions on whether Coach Bill Elliott should be there for senior night this Friday. Both petitions have hundreds of signatures. Generally, when placed on leave, you're not allowed at any school-sponsored events. House Bill 4623 will give parents an avenue to seek justice on the civil side. The criminal investigation continues.
Until now, parents didn't even have a right to sue.
These attorneys are already representing Salina families, more than 30 so far, and that number may go up. One wave of lawsuits has already been filed. The district can expect another wave soon. In Salina, I'm Jobin Puttiker.
We've learned Fort Worth's former fire chief has agreed to a $100,000 separation agreement with the city. As part of the deal, Jim Davis agreed to drop several claims against Fort Worth tied to age discrimination, the ADA, and whistleblower protections. Davis was placed on paid administrative leave in late September, and Assistant Chief Raymond Hill has been running the department in the interim. Some neighbors in Dallas are demanding something be done to make their streets safer after yet another shooting. Police responded to gunshots on Bear Street in South Dallas. Neighbors told Brittany Moncrief what they're doing to prevent more violence.
They've watched Bear Street rise.
We finished the first development in 2009, and I lived here since 2011.
And they refuse to let it fall.
We all together, like I tell you, we all know each other, we all look out for each other.
That South Dallas pride holds firm, even when safety is shaken. Because Monday night, neighbors Greg Moten and Hassani Burton were startled by what they saw and heard.
There was an individual with the gun out, and they started firing. They said, "Ka, ka, 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 ka."
Hassani caught one person ducking behind his truck, which was hit on camera.
I'm just like in disbelief.
Dallas police say 4 people were shot.
But I counted at least 21 shell casings in front of the unit.
Greg didn't see the shooting, but heard arguing right before.
Most of the problems be at this one right here.
At this short-term rental.
We pretty much got used to it. You know what I mean? Got used to what can we do?
Dallas Short-Term Rental Alliance sued the city after they banned short-term rentals in single-family zoning in 2023. The city has now filed an appeal to the Supreme Court of Texas.
Short-term rental properties definitely should be allowed in neighborhoods.
The Alliance's Lisa Sievers says they've created an ordinance in hopes to compromise with the city.
You had to sign in, you had to register, you had to have a 24/7 contact. There was 3 strikes and you got removed from the platform.
In the meantime, Lisa says they've been working with this homeowner to toughen rental rules. Rules residents hope keeps the area moving in a positive direction.
I love South Dallas. I really do. And I always tell people our best days are ahead.
In South Dallas, I'm Brittany Moncrief.
The Dallas Police Underwater Recovery Team took a dip in Fishtrap Lake for what they call Operation Dive into a Cleaner Dallas. They're pulling abandoned vehicles from the water, specifically those that may be tied to thefts or other crimes. Authorities tell us they detected 9 vehicles in Fishtrap Lake and plan to continue the operation at other lakes throughout the year. People are lining up for hours just to get a slice of Prince Street pizza. But is it really authentic New York style or just Texas dough with a big city label? Chris Sadeghi went straight to the source.
By now, you've probably seen
This famous New York City pizza shop is brand new to Knox Henderson.
there's a new pizza in town. And to quote an old commercial, this stuff's made in New York City. New York City! But for pizza, that's a good thing.
What really separated Prince Street is the Sicilian squares with the thick cut pepperoni, a piece of perfection in your mouth.
And people in Dallas have already waited hours to sink their teeth into Prince Street pizza. But we heard from skeptics online who claim you can't make legit New York pizza with Texas water. So we asked the CEO, are we getting the real thing?
So you can tell all those people at home that we brought the New York water.
Lawrence Longo says this is the reason why.
As soon as I sign the lease here, I send a bottle of water to them. They test the water, and what they do is give me a filtration system that makes it New York water, the same water that you get at 27 Prince Street.
New York Water Maker's website claims their filtration system can replicate water quality for any city in the world, but particularly the Big Apple.
I promised the founding family that we'd always use New York water, and that's the way we are able to bring the water to Dallas.
So enjoy that slice and rest assured,
Well, this stuff's made in New York City.
in Dallas, I'm Chris Sadeghi.
Had a friend try it the other day, told me it is well worth the wait. And those are your headlines from North Texas.